English-wise. This is Mehak and I am here with writing improvement plan. I know students are struggling in the writing portion. They are lacking in their extended writing, short writing. Don't worry, I have got some tips and tricks that can actually help you to get your score in there. So let's begin with the session. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel so that you get all the updates and you get your desired score in one go. The very first thing you need to know is writing itself has got not much points. Most of the points of your writing comes from your listening and reading, majorly the listening portion. So work double hard on your listening to get score in your writing as well. Your listening gives approx 50 to 60 points to your writing portion. So you can see that writing has got 6 or 6.5 bands from your listening only. So work hard on your listening sections. So for the improvement, very first thing, improve your spellings. 5 sections: spoken text, essay, written text, filling the blanks and dictation. They have got spellings in there. So you need to work on those, that you are not writing their spellings incorrect. In your summarized written text and essay, summarized written text, you can cross check the spellings from the paragraph given. So there should be no chance of spelling errors. You have to make sure you proofread the work properly. The paragraph is there, you are noting down the same sentences. So there should be no chance of spelling errors. Cross check your work properly. Essay. In your essay, the template was given to you. Just learn by writing your template, and in this way the spellings will be fit into your mind and you can do the essay properly. Proofread always after writing. Whatsoever you are writing or typing, you have to make sure you proofread it later on. Yes, you have to proofread the work accordingly. Next, for spoken text, filling the blanks and write from dictation, I would recommend you to work hard on your spellings. Listen to TED Talks, podcasts, and try to make the summary of those, and then cross check the spellings. You can do spelling tests on ChatGPT. I have told this thing before as well. Just write, give me 15 correct spellings, I want to correct it. If you are doing the practice of filling the blanks, from that, if you cross check that the spellings which are incorrect, make a spelling list of that and then practice. This way you can work on your spellings. Second thing, not using simple, compound and complex sentences in your essay. Yes, simple sentences are those sentences which does not include any kind of connector, I would say. Let's say John is playing in the park. That's a complete simple sentence. Compound and complex sentences have got connectors in them. For example, I have not completed my work because I was not able to do it. There is a because, that is a connector. One dependent and one independent sentence. So this is complex and compound sentences, the sentences which has got connectors with them, one dependent and one independent sentence in there. That means they are complex and compound. And when it got completely simple, no connectors in there, so that is a simple sentence. There is only one independent sentence, that is your simple sentence. So in your essay, whichever template you are using, all are good. You have to make sure in that template there should be mixture of sentences. Third thing, you need to make sure that you are not using your own words in your summarized written text. I have seen students that what they do is, in summarized written text, they use their own words to write down the summary. No, you have to take the lines, the simple sentences. Go for simple sentences, please. Compound and complex will make errors here. Use simple sentences, just connect them with and. Moreover, furthermore, they itself will become the compound and complex. But if you'll be choosing the sentence which has got and then again you are using and, grammar will be wrong. So you need to make sure that you are writing simple sentences and connecting them with and, moreover and furthermore, which will definitely help you. Next thing, using one word essay, you are not supposed to use that essay template which has got one keyword in this. You have to make sure that you use that essay template which has got 3 benefits, 3 drawbacks. That is important. Your BP1 should be positives, BP2 should be 3 negative sentences, or I would say disadvantages. The BP1 should be advantages. More ideas, more marks. Yes, one keyword is not working anymore. Next, Writing keywords in spoken text. You are not supposed to write one keyword. Try to write phrases if you want to get more marks. More phrases, more marks in your spoken text. But make sure you are not writing those spellings for which you are not sure. So stop writing the spellings for which you are not sure. So you have to make sure more phrases, spellings should be fine in your spoken text, and in this way you will be getting your score. Another thing, not following grammar collocations in your reading writing blanks. Your reading writing blanks give most of the points. Try to work on grammar. You can watch the reading video, reading course video. I have attached the link here. Watch the grammar, know what are the collocations. That will actually help you, and it will make your reading simpler for you. Another thing, not writing extra word with each word in your write from dictation. I would recommend you, if you are confused or if you are unsure of any spelling, I would recommend to write an extra word, just one word with each word. If there is a proper noun, any person name, place name, the first letter should be capital. Check the spellings, and in this way you will get your score in your writing portion. So this was all about the writing improvement plan. You need to make sure no spelling mistakes, using simple, complex and compound sentences, not writing on sentences in your summarized written text, not using one keyword template in essay, follow the grammar and collocations rule, and fifth is like you are writing phrases in your spoken text, and last, write an extra word with each word in your write from dictation. Follow these steps and you will get a very good score in your writing portion. If you got any questions, queries, you can comment us down, contact on the given number, email us, or visit our English Wise branch, your nearest English Wise branch. You know, we are there to help you and more than happy to help you. Thank you so much everyone. We'll see you in the next video.